let's go ahead and start it off because everybody in the mama's panicking, like Trey said. So start us off, Trey. You're muted.
I understand. This year, last year, totally different thing. It's totally different. Shane Steichen, he had his offense flowing. I get it. But we have a rookie offensive coordinator. Okay? Have a rookie offensive coordinator. And no matter how much rapport y'all say he has with Jalen Hurts, he never called plays for this dude in the NFL. It's a whole different ball game, bro. Sometimes you gotta weather the storm to get on your feet. It's like I see a whole lot of panic. People in my DMs, everything. Like, oh, how you feel about the Eagles? I'm like, bro, I feel the same way I felt in the offseason. It's the beginning of the season. And what I always told y'all, it's going to take till week 5-ish for us to see what our team really is. Oh, A.J. Brown not getting the ball. Bro, they know A.J. Brown going to get the football, bro. You think they not double-teaming this dude, sending extra coverage over there? Why you think Devontae getting off like how he getting off? Because A.J. Brown is our biggest threat. He going to eat this year. It's just not his time right now. It's not his time right now. It's not Dallas Goedert time right now. Bro, like, it's too much panicking going on. And, like I said, bro, it's a whole – we got a new offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. We got to work out all the kinks right now. And I'm glad it's happening right now before we get into the hard part of our schedule. The hard part of our schedule. We struggling, but we still beating teams. We 2-0. Y'all acting like we 0-2 right now. Y'all acting like we the Bengals or something right now. Like, bro, that's all I really got to say about it. Like, Philadelphia Eagles fans, please, just be patient. Now, we get to week 6, week 7, and it still look like this. It still look like, mediocre. Then y'all got to right to panic because we not going to the Super Bowl with that. But right now, it's early in the season. We got 17 games, 16 games. We rocking and rolling. We good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We straight.
Smitty? You're muted.
After the first game, right, I hit the panic button just a small amount, right? I had my finger on it, a little bit of applied pressure, just because we didn't open up the running game like I thought we should have against the Patriots. But after watching last week, Brian Johnson, I think he found a wrinkle in this game that I hope he don't turn away from. DeAndre Swift looked good. I really appreciate a running back that can get in a game when he wasn't initially given the spot, and you know what I'm saying. Then he come in and give 175 on the ground. Like, if Kenny Gainwell is the starter on Monday, y'all gonna have to peel me off Birds of Broad Street because I'm gonna be highly upset. I haven't seen a running back do that since Shady McCoy. Miles didn't do it. I don't know if Gainwell has the ability to do it, but I don't see him doing it. So, the same opportunity was given to Gainwell in week 1. He had all the carries. He had 14 carries. He was nowhere close to 175 yards. My only problem is 2 quarterbacks in 2 weeks have Cardinals up for over 300 yards. I know that's the Fangio scheme, but last night the Fangio scheme in reality stepped Mac Jones down. He didn't have 300 plus last night, I don't think. So something has to tighten up. I don't know where's the weakness at. If it's linebacker, if it's safety, somebody kind of come and save us because now Avonte Maddox is down, which I asked y'all in the offseason. I know y'all gonna remember. I said, do y'all think we should trade Avonte Maddox? Because he always heard it, not a nigga go for the season. We could have got a good third for him. Go ahead,
right.
Key.
Go ahead, Trey, and then we'll go to King.
All right. I get what you're saying, Smitty, but you got to look at the situation. The situation is Bradbury was out. Maddox got hurt. We had to put in Goodrich, Josh Jobe.
We won 2, though. We won 2, though, Trey. We got burnt. We won 2.
Yeah.
We won, though. We won.
These young dudes, though. Goodrich, young dude. Josh Jobe, young dude. They don't have that much experience in the NFL. And they just really got thrown into the fire. Now, say we in that scenario now, and they got another week. to prepare, it'll be a little better. I promise you. But you throw a young dude in the system, they just not trying to mess up. That's all they doing. They don't even really understand. They understand the scheme, but they never really played in the scheme or like that. I mean, they never really was in the joint for the game planning and stuff like that. So it's like now you get these dudes another week, maybe they'll be good. I understand we getting carved up in the air, but we can't blame all that on our secondary. We got to blame some of it on our pass.
I said linebacker too, because
no, we got to blame it on our pass rush too, because these dudes,
they should be there.
These dudes have a hell of time in the pocket, and these young dudes right here, like even on that touchdown when they threw the Addison, bro, Kirk Cousins had all day back there. All he did, he stepped up, boom, threw the ball. Josh Joe got cooked, but I blame that more on the secondary because it's like the coverage we call, it wasn't a safety over the top. It was man one-on-one. Bro, if y'all can't get there with a 5-man pass rush and we supposed to be this dominant pass rushing team, I don't put that on the corner. It's athlete versus athlete, and the other athlete won that round. But if y'all get there, y'all hit Kirk Cousins or get him off his little square, then the corner look good now. Because either he got sacked, he threw the ball in a bad position or something like that. But I put that on our pass rush more than I put that on our young cornerback.
Yeah, go ahead, King.
So, like, for everybody that's in a panic mode, like I'm not really in a panic mode. I think I just hopped on a bandwagon of basically how we looked last year, then, this year, and I took into consideration that, Brian Johnson never was, the offensive coordinator or a coordinator period in the NFL. Of course, we took also in consideration that, he knows Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts has to relearn this. He just went from Shane Steichen to Brian Johnson. It's a pace type thing, right? Also, like, I've been frustrated with Jalen Hurts as well. I held him accountable as well. Not going through all his reads. It just looked like he wasn't, getting a lot of times, and you could blame that on the trenches, because Jordan Mailata was getting beat. Just to name a name, he was getting beat, and they were coming and putting pressure on Jalen Hurts. Now he got to try to make something happen, And yes, he did force a couple things, especially that interception that he was trying to get it to Devontae Smith. I did not like that play at all, or him scrambling. We got to talk about that. That can't happen. We had Rashad Penny in the game, but it seemed like they only put him in the game to, be extra pass block. He only had one carry. We got to mix it up. Yes, it's a great thing that DeAndre Swift did have, that big running game and all, and it works for the Vikings. But for the Patriots, that they're going to shut that down. So you got to still trust your run game, but that type of game would not happen if DeAndre Swift was in that game. It wouldn't have been no $175. Wouldn't have been that at all. It's not against no Bill Belichick defense. But yeah, I say that to say this: we are 2-0. We're 2-0. We didn't play our best football yet. And, I do got hope that, Brian Johnson will get it together. I do got hope that, we have an answer for the middle of the field. I feel like the middle of the field, it's our biggest question mark. Last year, it did kind of help with the pass rush. This year, not so much because we keep just rotating linebackers, honestly. And, due to the injury of Nakobe Dean. And just like Trey said, our pass rush is not getting home to get to the quarterback. We shouldn't have Kirk Cousins going off like that. Having 300 something yards, regardless if it was some in garbage time or not, shouldn't happen. This was still a close game. We only won by 6, and if we don't have an offense, we are one of those teams that thrive off our defense. And if we're not thriving off our defense, then who are we? We can sit up there and say we got these guys on offense, but we got to give this offensive coordinator some time to gel. It's frustrating to watch. I know it's frustrating to watch. But at the end of the day, we already know who we got. We got 1A, 1B. We got Dallas Goedert. We got DeAndre Swift. We got Kenneth Gainwell. We got Rashad Penny. We got the best. offensive line in the league, they could get they stuff together too. So I'm just saying that, you know, with the young guys we got on defense and who we got, and we just added a piece or two to our offense, we'll be all right. But right now, we just got to focus on these Buccaneers.
No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us.